Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope your Sunday's going well. I know my Sunday is. I really don't do the controversial videos. Like, I can't really stand to sit there and be like, hey, I'm on this side, and this is why you should be on this side, and this is why your side is wrong, and this is, all the reasons why we're gonna sit here and fight about something. This is a subject that I kind of find annoying, so here we go. What do I mean by nipple equality? I mean, if a female is to show her breasts, they get blocked. Like on Facebook and Instagram, you're not allowed to show the boobies. Especially the nipple part. Because apparently female nipples are not allowed. But male nipples are. And I think that's kind of weird. Also, just because I'm transgender, I'm going to throw this fact in there for you. If a female to male post their pictures, like say that they've had the surgery, removal of the breast, they are okay. But now, males to females, like myself, if I was to show the nipples, don't know why I'm doing this, don't know what this movement is, just whatever, just go with it, just go with it, just go with it, just go with it. I would be getting in trouble. I think that's odd. I think that's very odd. There's a lot of people out there that are against somebody like me that's going through transition showing the nippleage because I'm female. But these are also the same people that complain saying that transgender male to females should not be going into the female bathrooms because whatever reason they have. So in one aspect they're saying you are not female enough to be there, but yet they're also saying that you're too female enough to show your nipples. I find that odd. I find that very, very freaking odd. This is a weird conversation for me to have on my YouTube channel. Usually I wouldn't do videos like this because it's going to be a lot weirder than this. So, let's just keep on going down the rabbit hole together and cruising on. In the 1930s, men were given the rights to go topless. They could wear nothing up top and just flaunt their nipples around. And that was okay. But yet, to this day, it's still wrong for a female to do it. And there's many thoughts behind it, there's many reasons why, I guess you could say. But what it sounds like to me, the biggest boiling point or answer that anybody can come up with is that it's all because of the female nipples are sought after boys, men, and they're fetishized, they're sexualized. So, therefore, it's another way to keep men from doing unspeakable things or getting hard-ons. So, not having females show them is a way to keep men better in track. That thought just went crazy there. Not really sure if I said it right. Let's just go with it. And, there's many things that they do for protecting the male side of it. Such as, in, high school and stuff like that. They tell girls not to dress certain ways and stuff like that. Because it can make, unwanted advances. And the thing is about that is that if they were real men or raised by real men or, just have any respect at all, there wouldn't be any issues to start with. Just because females, they're happy with who they are and they want to show a little bit more of who they are, females shouldn't have to hide their bodies and their skin just to make it better for the male world. That's my thoughts on it. The role of a female is not only to be sexual for the men in the world. And that's a lot of times that's all that it's seen as. You have very many people that like to express themselves in different ways. And if they want to show off their body, just like a man, you know, gets his abs all done and like, you know, big muscly arms and stuff like that, and then he wants to show off his body, that's fine. But if a female is in shape and, you know, has worked her butt off to be a certain physical way, it's bad. And I think that's completely wrong, because if she's done the work to get there, then let her show her body off the way that she wants, just like men are allowed to. There are some thoughts to go along with this, such as, you know, the covering up of the nipples make it more exotic, because men seek after, they want to see them more for themselves. And to some extent, I can understand for, like, you know, for sexual reasons, like only certain body parts should be seen between two people in a relationship, if that's what they are into, or if that's how their relationship is, or if, you know, whatever relationship they're in, how many people are in that relationship, it's just like between them. But in the way that they spin the wording in all the articles and stuff that's out there, the reasons why females cannot show their nipples or be expressive with their bodies is basically it all comes down to protecting the males. And I think that's completely wrong. Some people might say, you know, what about how females can have nipple orgasms? I can't believe I just said that on camera, nipple orgasm. There you go, said it on camera again. But females can. Some females that can express what that feeling is like having a straight line to their vaginal area. So it's kind of still like connected that way. And the sexuality of it is there more intense. Talk to any female that can do or have a nipple orgasm. They will, from what I understand and from what I've read and from the people I've talked to, there's still a preference to the vaginal intercourse and orgasm. But in any case, males or female or anything in between, the nipples are still a sensitive place that can bring pleasure. So I don't understand why only females are struck down for having them showable. Being sexual and stuff like that, that's, you know, fetishized. But the only thing is that there's so many fetishes out there that you can't hold that against a female for being fetishized, when realistically there's so many fetishes out there. Then we might as well, you know, start banning other things that are fetishized, which there's a lot of fetishes out there. There are a lot of fetishes. Some you probably don't know about. Some you probably don't know about. Some you probably do. I don't know. I'm not here to make that decision for you. But there's like common things that are in your daily life that there's people that are aroused by it, and we don't ban them, do we? I'm gonna screw up these words as I say them because I'm on camera, and that's what I do, just with my other words that I say. And people actually have as fetishes, these are actual things that they like, that you probably never even heard of or never even thought of as being sexual. But if you treated these as such as a female's nipple area, it would be kind of difficult for everyday life. Philia. Okay, this is the fetish for falling downstairs. That's actually a fetish. Falling downstairs. Philia, alright? Attraction to wood. And no, I'm not talking about the man member part. I'm talking about actual wood. Like wood. Like, you know, trees and shit. Yeah, let's start banning them. They're sexual for some people. Cut them. Just done. No. Psychophilia is a fetish of being cold and watching others be cold. Yeah. Yeah. So those four things are a little bit more common than the others. because I know I've been walking downstairs and I'm like, I really hope I don't fall down these stairs. In fact, the place where I live, the stairs are kind of, you know, goofy anyways. So it's kind of like, I don't want to fall down the stairs, and sometimes I thought that I would. Have I once ever been like, I wonder if I fall down these stairs, could I? No. No, God no. That's so weird. To me, that's weird. Like, going outside, you know, you're taking pictures outside or filming a video or whatever you're doing outside, and all of a sudden you see wood, and you're like, that's a nice fucking wood. We have been evolving in such a way to equality was like so close, and for a lot of things we've made a lot of headway, and it's just at this point in time I think it's kind of wrong to hold females accountable for somebody else's actions. And my opinions, and this is just my thoughts. I am not, you know, running for office position. I'm not running to change the world. I'm just here discussing a topic that I thought was odd and that I think should be a little bit more equal. YouTube, I wanted to do a video topless. I would get in trouble. Or actually, it wouldn't even fucking make it anywhere. It wouldn't even show, would it? But now a guy that wants to talk about workouts and be topless, that looks fucking amazing, that's fine. So there's still that sex appeal. So sex appeal, sex appeal. If I'm topless and showing my nipple area, and they're homegrown, why can't I show them off? Just wondering. Not saying that I would. I'm just saying that I should have the option. But all of that is just my opinion. So this was just another video, just try to kind of push the boundaries for me, because I want to kind of, you know, open up a little bit more on videos that I talk about and subjects that I talk about. And there's some things out there that I think are actually needed to be confronted. And this is kind of a way for me to step closer into that light of getting to the path of being more open. Videos that I make that I have a hard time actually posting, like I sit there and think about it, and I sit there and think about it, and sometimes I don't even post them. This video I'm going to go ahead and post. Yeah, I might sound completely weird in it because it's something that I'm not used to doing, a video like this, but it's something that I feel like I want to do, so I'm going to push myself to do it. Of course, this video might not be a good representation of what it feels, what it looks like for me to actually debate a subject or anything like that. Again, this is a stepping stone for me to get into that direction, feel more comfortable. When it all comes down to it, the issues that I want to fight and the issues that I believe in, that I want to try to help correct, I can't really do that if I'm not having some kind of background in actually talking about it. Subject is something that I think should be equal. I think if I want to show my breast on YouTube or my Facebook or anywhere else that I decide, I think I should be allowed to do that. Being the person I am open-minded, and I can understand why it wouldn't be available or be allowed. That all being said, that this is just a movement for myself to try to do new things and talk about new things and express myself in new ways. So that's what this is, and thanks for watching. That my decision to move to Florida has been finalized, and I think I will be doing that in mid-January. So yeah, more things to come. This is going to really help me. And again, these videos are also helping me improve myself, because the way I think and the things that I study and the things that I want to learn, and to get out there, and I want to open up. I haven't been able to do the interviews as much as I wanted to around here. As interviews that I mean are like talking to people that are in certain professions and stuff like that about like the LGBTQ community and other topics that are out there that I find that are overlooked or something like that. Do the two things: comment, share, like, subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.